Hello, today I'm going to show you how to draw this simple tie. Let's open a new document. Next, go to View, Rulers and select Show Rulers. Or press the Ctrl and R keys on your keyboard instead. Here is the color group I'm using today. Now select the Polygon tool. Before we do anything, go to View and be sure your smart guides are on. Now click in the center and draw a polygon. Switch to the Rectangle tool and draw a long rectangle. Let's bring it down to align with the polygon. Next, we will add 2 extra anchor points near the bottom. First, click on the ruler, hold and drag. Now position your guideline where you would like to add additional anchor points and then release your mouse. Next, switch to the Add Anchor Point tool or select it from the toolbar panel. Click on this intersection to add one anchor point and on this one to add another anchor point. Next, go to Layers, open the sublayers of Layer 1, select the layer with the guide and drag it to the recycle bin. We won't need it anymore. Next, switch to the Direct Selection tool and select the 2 anchor points at the bottom. Now right-click, choose Average and then click OK. This brings the 2 selected anchor points to the average point between them. However, there is one problem. Illustrator places these 2 points on top of each other. So if we want to keep just one anchor point, first select the Delete Anchor Point tool and now click on the top anchor point to delete it. And we are left with only one anchor point, which will make it much easier to round corners later on. Let's select this anchor point and bring it here to align with this intersection. And do the same with the other side. Let's select the top 4 anchor points and round their corners using the Round Corners widget, or we can use corners from the top toolbar instead. Let's select the bottom anchor points and do the same. Next, we'll create this line pattern. First, switch to the Rectangle tool. Now single-click on the artboard. Change the width to 400 pixels and the height to 55 pixels. With the rectangle selected, press the letter S for the Scale tool. And now hit Enter to open the dialog box. Change the scale to the non-uniform. Leave the horizontal value as it is at 100%. Now highlight the vertical value and using the up or down arrow keys on your keyboard, adjust its value to about 55%. Now click Copy. Let's change the fill of the copied shape to light blue. With the light blue shape still selected, hit Enter again to repeat the last function. This time change the vertical scale value to about 27% and then click Copy. Let's change the fill of this rectangle to white. Now we're going to rearrange them. Let's move the white rectangle to the top, bring the light blue rectangle down, create a copy of the white rectangle and move it just below the dark blue one, and finally move the light blue rectangle to bound with the bottom of the white rectangle. Let's select all 4 shapes and group them together. Next, copy this pattern to the bottom and then press the Ctrl and D keys on your keyboard several times to repeat the last step. Let's select all rectangles and group them together. Next, we will shear this object. First be sure it is selected, and then go to the Shear tool. It is hidden under the Scale tool. Next, double-click on it to open the Options window. Change the shear angle to -25 and the axis to the vertical position. Click OK. Next, we'll create a clipping mask so the lines appear within this blue shape profile. Before we can do this, be sure the blue shape is on top. We could go to Layers and bring the blue shape layer above the group layer, or with the blue shape selected, right-click, choose Arrange and bring to front. Let's move our group shape under the tie shape. Next, be sure the group of lines and the tie shape are both selected. And now press the Ctrl and number 7 keys on your keyboard to create a clipping mask. If you prefer, you can go to Object, Clipping Mask and choose Make from here. You will notice that Illustrator creates a clip group. Now we can select only the group and make any changes, like move it up, down, rotate it, and more. With the group still selected, we can double-click on the Shear tool again and adjust the angle. Next, we'll create a color. Let's select light blue and switch to the pen tool. Now create a shape similar to this one. Next, we'll reflect it to the other side around the center point of our polygon. If you select this shape, then switch to the Reflect tool, press and hold down the Alt key, and then run into a problem of finding a center point, here is the solution to it. First, select the polygon shape. Next, open the Attributes window. You can find it under the Window pull-down menu. Now make sure the Show Center icon is selected. And now select your shape again, press the letter O for the Reflect tool, and while you are holding down the Alt key, click in the center to set the reflection point. Be sure the axis is set to the vertical position and then click Copy. Let's close all sublayers. Next, select layer 1 and drag it to this icon to duplicate it. Now we'll create a shadow. Select the top layer and then go to Pathfinder and choose Divide. Go to Pathfinder one more time and choose Unite. Let's change the fill of the copied layer to light gray and bring it to the bottom. Now, using the arrow keys on your keyboard, adjust the shadow's position. If you wish, switch to the Direct Selection tool, select these corners and round them as well. Finally, create a new layer, select the Type tool and type your text. Let's change its color to dark blue, duplicate it, select the bottom layer, change the fill to light gray, and adjust its position. Thanks for watching, bye bye.